You guys like water facts? Water. You know, it covers up most of the earth and all that. But did you know the Nile is the world's longest river? More water facts! Do you know that sound travels faster in water than in air? But it travels even faster in iron and steel. So if a symbiote ever attacks, bang on that iron and steel, man. Bang on that iron and steel. A lot of people would be very lucky to have that amount of water. The Atacama Desert in South America gets about 4 inches, 10 centimeters or so, of rain every 1,000 years. I recently had a death in the family, so I figure, random facts involving wills and deaths are, pretty par for the course at the moment. So the shortest will ever written just said, I have no idea how to pronounce this. I've never even heard someone speak Czech, so my pronunciation here will be atrocious, but it just said what looks like vezine, which just means all to wife. On the other end of the spectrum, however, the longest will on record was that of Mrs. Frederica Evelyn Stilwell Cook of the U.S., proved on November 2nd, 1925 at Somerset House, London. It consisted of 4 bound volumes totaling 95,940 words. I really hope that lady had nothing in assets, so people just had to read the whole thing and just be angry. Probably the stingiest person there has ever been on the entire planet was Henrietta Hetty Howland Green, who died in 1916. She had a balance of over $31 million in one bank alone. Now imagine that, in 1916, that's a lot of money. But she was so stingy that her own son had to have his leg amputated because they couldn't find a free clinic within distance. Now, this is just one bank alone. She had over $31 million, and she needed to find a free clinic to help her son, so he had his leg amputated. And she was so stingy that she lived off of cold oatmeal because she was too thrifty to heat it. When she died, her estate was worth over $95 million. It's not like she couldn't afford to start a fire. I'm just gonna... people. Bob Schaefer of New York, New Jersey has won over 1,000 games of volleyball against entire 6-man teams by himself. If someone ever tells you you can't do something, don't listen to them. Arnie Bolt of Canada won the gold medal in the Paralympics in 1976. He's only got one leg. Did you know that the yo-yo was a toy in Grecian times and is depicted on a bowl dating way back to 450 BC? It was also a Filipino jungle fighting weapon recorded in the 16th century, weighing about 4 pounds with a 20-foot thong. The word means come. I'm out here being lonely, but it could be worse. It was reported in 1986 that an 11-month-old boy was married to a 3-month-old girl in Bangladesh to end a 20-year feud between 2 families. So I mean, I could have just been out the womb and married, and I think I'd rather be lonely, thanks. The longest stay in a hospital ever occurred when Martha Nelson was admitted to the Columbus State Institute for the Feeble-Minded in Ohio in 1875 and stayed until she died in January 1975, aged 103 years and 6 months, in the Orient State Institution, Ohio, spending more than 99 years in institutions. That lady had a pretty shitty life.